Hey everyone, I'm Sophie Choudry.
And this is Raghav Sachar.
And you're watching us on
MissMalini.com.
Oh, actually that wasn't the plan at all. The plan was that for the past 7 years, Raghav and I keep meeting each other at shows and on flights, and we keep saying the usual polite thing, which is kaam saath mein karna hai zarur. But actually we really meant it and we really wanted it to happen, and I said to him that 2014, I will not let this year end without a song coming out. So yeah, so we met up. I went over to his place and we started thinking about what we want to do. And he suggested Raat Akeli Hai. I got totally freaked out because I think it's the toughest song in the world to sing because the range is so big, and of course it's an Asha Ji classic. But he was convinced, and we worked on the song and came up with it. And the fact that I got to perform it on Jhalak was just the icing on the cake. The song was ready, the concept really worked with the song, and Jhalak was kind enough to let us use such a huge platform for the song. It would have been good if I was not breaking down in tears and not in the bottom two, but thankfully everyone loved the act and the song, and then the day after we were able to release the video, so it's panned out quite well.
Yeah, I've never seen her dance so well, by the way.
Yeah, it was special. I think when it's your own song, then it means more, and I think that entire act was really romantic and sensual, and that's kind of what this song is about. So, oh wow, about being in Jhalak. First of all, I'd like to say it's the toughest thing I've ever done in my life, because it's not just dancing for fun. It's really tough and really harsh. I think my strong point is probably the fact that I'm a bit of a blend of East and West. So maybe the reason that everybody liked my Latin performance last week is because maybe my body language was not like typically desi trying to do Latin. Maybe I was able to blend a bit of both. I also think that I bring a lot of oomph and glamour and hopefully style to the show, which I hope that viewers like to see, and I'm going to be taking a lot of risks and bringing different things. My biggest weakness, एक और strength है, मैं बहुत hardworking हूँ, बहुत ज़्यादा, and the bruises and all are there to prove it. I guess my biggest weakness is that I'm not a TV soap star. And I think that's the biggest weakness on the show, because the show is not just about your talent, it's about your popularity, and people who see these soap stars every day vote for them whether they're good or bad. And that's just the format of the show, but I hope that slowly and surely I win respect and love as a performer on the show. That's why I'm there, and I hope that people start saving me too.
Well, films are something that's a regular feature that keeps happening. One song here, one song there. So various films are continuously going on right now. But I have always been a believer of pop, and somehow the other saving this industry and reviving pop back. Over the past 7 years, I would say from 2007 onwards, it's just been ridiculously bad for pop artists, and there is so much talent that just does not get noticed in films. In films, you're basically working from a director's point of view, or a producer's requirement, or a situation that you're working on. But in this kind of a situation where you are creating your own music, you're creating your own lyrics, you're directing it, you are editing it, you have a lot of control, that people can see what exactly the artist is all about behind the scene and in front.
Like internationally. I mean, I think there's so many playback singers now because people are looking for different voices, and that's great. But if you go into a room and I ask you to point out who's who, you won't know any of them. You may know their name, you may not even know their name. There's the one odd Arijit who comes out because the song is a huge smash and he's wonderfully talented. But I'm saying there's so many talented singers and you don't know them. And with Raghav and I, people will still know us from our videos in 2005, 2006, 2007, because it's your face on your song. And I think that makes a huge difference. I think when it comes to playback singers, you will know a Sunidhi Ashriya, a Sonu Ashan, an Arijit now, and a Mika, and maybe one or two others, and who else will you go and point out to?
That's true.
And I think that's the biggest plus point of being a pop artist. The minus right now is that we don't get so much support, nor do we have the kind of film budgets. But hum lage rahenge. Lage hue hain. I mean, we're not going to give up. I really believe that in a country like India, people should not only just support Bollywood, but they should support all kinds of music, because we're a nation of music.
True.
And I think it's really sad that such a huge country does not have a pop industry. I think it's actually shameful, to be very honest. I really believe that. And I think, we have artists here who are on par with international artists. They just need that platform. Like, really what's unique is the way we've actually created the sounds. It's of course, it's a cult song, so we were like, what can we do that's different? And Raghav said, you're a fashion icon of sorts, you're known for your style. and let's try and create sounds out of fashion. And I was like, what do you mean? So we've used zips, Louboutins, stilettos, we've used bra straps, lighter, a hair comb, a perfume spray, you name it.
Yeah.
We've used it, and it's. I think
she's spanking herself also for a change.
Shut up. Yeah, well, it's a tassel dress, so you get like which is coming from that. Which is, I mean, it's just you don't think about it, even from the nails on a table, the sounds that you get. You don't think about using things like that, but we did, and so we worked with that in mind, and then that's how the videos come out so clever. Right?
I had a blast. You know, Sophie is a brilliant. I actually had taken her out of one comfort zone and put her into another comfort zone. She's a fab singer. We guys completely retreated her voice. I did not want her to sing high. I wanted her to explore her lower voice texture, and she's fabulously. She sounds beautiful when she's singing low. If you hear the song, you will know. And it's different than whatever else she has done. So from there, we went directly to the shoot. The edit was already in my head. So we recorded material which was supposed to be shot. Like if I'm supposed to do a perfume spray and I have to use that as a frame, then we put that in this, and just to blow out a candle, just to put a Zippo, switch it on. Stuff like that. We went with that. During the shoot, because the concept of the video is that one particular center shot is there, that's the vocals. The rest, everything is various instruments and various different things. The shoot was extremely hectic. It was I think a 24-hour shift straight.
Virtually, yeah.
Straight down. I think we got there, but I got there at 5 a.m.
And he left at 5. Yeah.
The next morning. Yeah. So there was way too many things. We've also put in a stop block shot where I'm doing 4 instruments at the same time. You can see that. She's spanking herself.
Shut up. He loves saying that because no one else can say that.
different things, and this is exclusively for Malini.
Yeah. But no, it's actually amazing to be directed by him because I know him as a musician. I didn't expect him to be such a good director, and what I loved is that he's so clear in his head. So even when it came to expressions, it was literally like thoda aise kar, thoda waise kar. He was very clear about what he wanted. Our DOP Manish was amazing. He made everything look so beautiful. And I don't think anybody will believe that we shot this video in a hotel suite.
Yeah.
So thank you to the Trident for that. They were really sweet, and they let us shoot there and let us do it. So nobody will believe that we basically shot within those confines and then still made it look like this. I think as a director, and he's edited it too, I think he's done full justice, and I'm loving my look, and I hope people like it too because it's really glam, vintage, and quite fashionable, but not in your face kind of way. Well, guys, this is Raghav and I on MissMalini.com requesting you all to please check out our new video, Raat Akeeli Hai. I'm sure you'll find it super interesting, very cool, and hopefully you'll love our new take on an old song. Definitely check it out. Let us know what you think, and now you can do my vote appeal for Jhalak.
Also, while you're watching the video and you've shared it across Facebook, Twitter, and you've populated it in all your friends' circle, pick up your phone. You know what number to SMS? SOP
to 56882. When I've performed on Jhalak, please keep me in the competition. Please.
Let me tell you how to do this. This is a 24-hour helpline.
It's a 12-hour.
12-hour helpline. You have to put a 10-minute reminder on your phone. Immediately it'll ring after every 10 minutes. Just take out like 2 seconds out of it. Resend. Copy paste, resend it. It's done. She's the winner.